So while today may not be a popular pick, hello to you nonetheless. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday indeed. Hope y'all are doing good. Ah, man. Yesterday was a good day. I'm so glad I took yesterday off. I really am. Is this live or a premiere? My friend, it's live. How you doing? We live. We live. We are all kinds of live. How am I doing? Pretty good. I just finished my workout like 10 minutes before I came in here. So there's that. Whoo! So I'm just, whoo, man. Trying to cool down from that. Let me get a big old gulp of water here. Oh my God. Get them gains? No, I'm trying to lose these gains. I'm sitting at 220 and I'm trying to get back under 200. So that's the goal here. That's the goal is get under 220 or get under 200. So bit by bit working at it. Yeah, we're trying to get them slims is what we're trying to do. Oh, I had finally had enough and I said I need to make a change. And so I'm doing these workouts. I'm still doing the beginner thing just because, man, I did not realize how out of shape I was until I started doing these. But there's these home workouts you can do. They're high impact, like, you know, push-ups, planks, jumping jacks, crunches, stuff like that. But it's a workout routine. Like tomorrow's is like skipping without rope, tricep dips, lunges, long arm crunches, reverse crunches, planks, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really good thing. At least it's helping me get back. It's helping me get back on track with stuff. 2020 is out of shape. Honestly, no idea with the Imperial system. Well, 2020 is considered slightly obese. Yes. Now, I was 250 about a year and a half ago, and I just kind of ignored it after I got down to about 220. But I need to quit ignoring it. So I've been lazy about it. So I'm getting my ass back in. I'm getting my ass back into shape and pushing myself back to staying on top of it. You cutting soda back out of your diet, trying to cut down carb. That's honestly, I mean, if I have a soda, it's a zero, Mountain Dew Zero, or a Diet Coke. But my main thing is, like, we eat well here. We eat lots of vegetables, lots of protein. I just need to get back to doing workouts. You were 310 a year ago, now you're 215. Congratulations. Props to you, man. Hot damn. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit, dude. Good shit. Props to you, man. Absolutely. Pardon me, with the celery here. It was hard at first to lose it. Oh, I believe you. It is hard. Like I said, I did not realize how out of shape I was. I really did not realize how out of shape I was. But, you know, again, one thing is, you know, I have to realize, you know, not as young as I used to be. So I'm trying not to beat myself up too bad, you know, as far as being hard on myself and whatnot. So you lost. I've lost 75 in 1 year, but I can do it again. Hey, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. That's right. One step at a time, one day at a time. And the motivational speech I had listened to was, if you work out 10 to 20 minutes a day, that is progress. As far as the results are concerned, I can't tell you when you'll see a difference. I can't tell you when you'll notice the weight is dropping off. But one day you will notice. If you stay committed, one day you will notice there's a change. So that's what I keep... See, I made the mistake of... I weighed myself every day. And it unmotivated me. But it's like, you know, weight doesn't just fall off every day. It takes time. So... That's right. It just takes discipline. That's right. That's right. And we all need to be reminded of that. People overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. That is very true. That is very, very true. People do. I certainly do. I certainly do. You want to hit 200 pounds over the next 2 years? I would like to drop 30, at least 30 this year. Because where I should be is around 180-ish. That's where I should be. That's where I would like to be again. Because there's a lot of muscle under the fat that's built up. And a lot of that is because of my years in martial arts. I was martial arts for about 15 years. And I did a lot of weightlifting. So there's a lot of muscle under here, but I'm very out of shape. Hey, we can all do it. We can all do it. We can. Okay? One step at a time. All right. Pardon me, I was having some celery there.
My name is Thomas Light. I am the researcher who designed and built Mega Man X.
Mega Man, Maverick Hunter X.
Wow. I didn't even post that. I did those live the other night. Whoops. All right, hang on. I'm making sure I'm promoting that I went live here. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to get back active again. It's slow start stuff, just because my other mistake I always make is I go too hard and then I end up hurting myself. And so I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying really hard to avoid doing that. I don't want to hurt myself because then that'll set me back even further too. Just promoting this real quick. It really does. Mentally, I'm feeling a lot better too. I'll tell you what though. Taking off yesterday, we didn't go to church yesterday at all. Me and my wife, we took yesterday for each other. We went, got Subway at the park. We went to the flea market. We love going to the flea market. We went to the flea market. And then we went and got some frozen custard, and we just spent the day together. And honestly, that was the biggest plus to our mental health.
Mega Man, Maverick Hunter X.
That we've had in a long time. It really is. You did Kung Fu? I did too, man. Yeah, Lung Xiao Pai Wushu. Yeah. Dragonflight Kung Fu. Academy of Kung Fu. Over here in Ridgeland, Mississippi. 2nd degree black belt. That's funny. Oh, man. Back in the Johnny, you lost 11 pounds in a week, eating correctly, and when working, was trying to stress me out. Yep. Never compare yourself to, oh, no, never compare yourself to others. Absolutely not. All right. So. Hoping she pops on here. But, all right. This one was requested. So I said, okay, that's a good idea. All right. This bad boy right here. Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. Was my heritage. You've always got the impression I'm of Scottish descent. I am of Scottish descent. That is correct. I am descended from the Douglas clan over in Scotland. So, yeah, it was really cool. My mom, like, showed me all, like, the family tree and stuff like that. So, how could you tell? I wonder how you could tell. So this is Maverick Hunter X. This came out in 2005. This was Capcom's attempt at doing a revamp and remake and reintroduction of Mega Man X. I loved it. And they had actually planned to like remake all of the X games up to X6. Like they were gonna redo the whole thing. And then they decided to only release it on PSP, and it sold extremely poorly. Unfortunately. And because it did not sell very well as a PSP exclusive, unfortunately, Capcom canned the whole project, and we never got a Maverick Hunter X2 or a Maverick Hunter X3. It was a one and done. And honestly, it told the story of X1, in my opinion, way better than the original as far as telling the story is concerned. Yeah. But it took everything that made the Super Nintendo classic, that is Mega Man X. It took everything that the Super Nintendo version, the original Super Nintendo version, and just did it even better.
I'm beginning the mission.
Now, what you're seeing here?
X, there's a high probability that the insurgency there was caused by Mavericks.
Mavericks? This must be Sigma's work.
So yeah, what you're seeing here, these are PSP visuals. Very impressive. Honestly, these are some hella impressive visuals. Uh-oh. You never played Mega Man too young? Oh, you're never too young to play Mega Man. Alright, let me make sure I got my, alright, control config, there we go. Shot, X-Buster. Alright, hold on. Ah, that's right. So, they did a cool thing here in this game. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna put the X-Buster on, there we go. Then we'll put the shot here. They put the X-Buster and the special weapons on two separate buttons. So that way you could continue to use your X-Buster, but then press a different button and use one of the weapons you gain from one of the Mavericks. Which, honestly, that is like a welcome change. I mean, I'm still a button masher right here with the X games, but honestly, that is a welcome change. Very similar to X8. It does have a very big similarity to X8 in its visuals, correct. Yeah, very, very PS2 looking, which, you know, that was the point of PSP, was to have visuals that were very similar to PS2. Very, very similar visuals to PS2, which I loved it for that. Who had how many of y'all actually owned a PSP back in the day when it was the current thing? When the handheld war was between PSP and Nintendo DS. Mega Man was on PS2. Mega Man has actually been around since the NES days. Mega Man X, the Mega Man X series started on Super Nintendo, but there were some entries in the X series. There were some entries in the X series that were on PlayStation 2. For example, Mega Man X7, Mega Man X8, and Mega Man X Command Mission, which was actually a turn-based game, very much in the vein of Final Fantasy, believe it or not. It was a turn-based RPG. And it was actually really good. I really liked it. Like, I really liked Command Mission. Oop, car. Like, look at the background there. Those are very impressive visuals. Turn-based Mega Man. Oh, yeah. Command Mission. Oh, yeah. All right, here comes...
Vile.
Oh, yeah.
Should have known you'd be involved in Sigma's rebellion.
Rebellion? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here to cause trouble for you. I hate you.
Did this come out for the Vita? It could be played on the Vita, yes. It could absolutely be played on the Vita, yes. Now, this version does do something different with the battle with Vile. In the original, in the Super Nintendo, you had no way of knowing if you were damaging Vile or not. There was no way, there was no health bar, there was no way you could tell. But in this one, you actually can damage him, but...
You underestimated me. I hate that about you. X, there's nothing you can do. I'll defeat you and Sigma. Then I'll change the world.
Yeah, they actually changed up Vile in this game. He's not a Maverick. Hi, Zero.
X, are you alright?
Zero. Why would someone as powerful as you align yourself with X? He's just a B-class hunter, nothing more.
Vile, you're nothing but a Maverick now.
Pretty good voice acting, too. You know, for 2005, pretty good voice acting. Like, pretty good voice acting. Fortunately, when you had your PS2, the only thing you should play were Battlefront 2, FF10, FF12, and the entire Jack trilogy. Nice.
Zero, what happened to Vile? All I know is that he's our enemy now. X, I'm gonna stay on Sigma's trail a bit longer. You get back to Hunter Base and take it easy. Gotcha.
No, I'm a big boy now. But Zero, I'm a big boy now.
Zero. Thanks. You saved me again.
You can feel the sexual tension. You can feel it. It's there.
Large-scale Mavericks have been
It's there.
detected in various locations.
You can feel
Oh
it. It's
no!
there.
They must work for Sigma.
It looks like the rebellion has begun.
We'd better put a stop to them before we go after Sigma.
And here we come to the main course. This was the appealing thing about the Mega Man games, or at least the OG Mega Man games. Mega Man and X, you could choose which boss. So, that was one of the big appealing things about it. So, I always start with this guy. I always start with this guy.
Chill Penguin.
Ah, good old Chill Penguin.
I'm beginning the mission.
Actually, both Mega Man and X are different. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. This was set like 100+ years after the events of the original Mega Man. Oh, I know. I've been playing I've been playing and staying on top of the X series and Mega Man for, gosh, since I was like 8, back in '93. That was the other big difference between OG Mega Man and the X series. In the OG Mega Man, the bosses were like Magnet Man, Quick Man, Metal Man. It was always something man. And then there was the one Splash Woman later on in Mega Man 9. And then in the X series, all the bosses were based off of animals. Interesting change. Very interesting change. Oh, dang it. You weren't born until 2000? I got you. Yeah, I was born in 86, so I'm old as hell. 86, old as hell. Just turned 36 this year. Oh, I forgot. They put the... I forgot, in this game, they put the capsules in different places. That's right. Oh, this is gonna be weird, fighting Chill Penguin without the boots. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. This is gonna be so weird, fighting Chill Penguin without the boots. I'm so used to, like, the leg upgrade being right there. Nope. So I do appreciate it for that. I do like how it does throw a curveball at you in that manner right there with it's not like tit for tat a you know, a copy paste of the original Mega Man X. Yeah, mobile suits. That might be a bad idea. I better get back in that. We're still hip with the young people. Yeah, I'm still hip. What do you mean? I'm still hip. I'm with it. Whoop. There we go. The boots aren't in the stage. I actually forgot where they are. Hey, Penguin. The boot capsule's hidden. Mm-hmm.
Chill, Penguin. Why have you sided with Sigma?
Sigma has paid for the use of my power. Working for him is a million times better than piddling around on a South Pole with nothing to do.
How could you? What Sigma's doing is treasonous.
See, I also like this version because they add some really good personality to the Mavericks. Like, Chill Penguin wasn't like, possessed or anything like that. You know, Sigma didn't take over his body or anything. In fact, he just paid him better. I like that because it adds so much personality to the characters. See, you didn't have that context unless you read like the instruction manual or something like that. And I don't even think they put it in the instruction manual. But you didn't have that context with the Mavericks in the original game. So a lot of it was left up to assumption of why they joined Sigma. What's up, Con? How you doing, homie? Think the boot is in Flame Mana stage? I think you're right, yeah. I know in the original, the Buster was there. But we're not gonna get the Buster
Mission accomplished.
by normal means. We're gonna get Zero's Buster because in this game, Zero's Buster is actually better. Zelda, Halo, WoW, Final Fantasy, Mario, those are the only games I've been playing since I was a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you know I love all those things except Halo. Does that make me a monster? Maybe a little bit. All right. You think the boots are in Flame Mana stage? I think you're right. I think you're right. We're watching you since about the beginning of Shadowlands. Oh, wow. So, yeah, 2000s. You've been here for a while, Ren. Yeah, you have. You have been here for a hot minute. You've been here for a hot minute. All right. All right, we're gonna make things difficult. Let's go Flame Mammoth.
Flame Mammoth.
Look at him, Girth.
Beginning mission.
Actually, we're not gonna make things difficult because this thing retained the cool thing about Mega Man X, especially X1 through 3. Beating certain stages before going to other certain stages would have environmental effects on the other stages. For example, going to Chill Penguin stage first and beating it freezes all of the lava in Flame Mammoth stage. Like normally where all that ice is, normally there would have been lava there. So yeah. I think these are the boots.
My name is Thomas Light. This is a message for X.
I entrust the future to you.
Light? I think I know this guy.
If you've come across this capsule, I fear you must be in the midst of a difficult battle. I have left 4 powers for you to inherit. I believe that you will use them in the cause of justice. Here you will find the foot parts. Equip the parts you find in this capsule and you will gain the ability to dash. Use this power to steer the future.
I was watching old cinematics and Cabs of Time this morning and watched some of the old reactions as a result. Oh, Sarah Dad. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Seeing the bosses of 3D feels kind of weird. It was kind of jarring for me, but you know what? I love it now. And God, like, I wish they would have continued. I wish they would have continued this project with remaking the X games. Because like I said earlier, the original plan was they were going to do they were going to remake all of the X games up to X6. God, I wish they had. I really wish they had, man. Because can you imagine like X2 and X3 and even 4, 5, and 6 with like a, you know, with this kind of a graphical update, you know, 2.5D, dude, they would have been so good. Not only that, but like enhancing the story, dude, it would have been so good. Like I would have, those, every single one of those would have been day one purchases for me. Oh, need the helmet. They changed that up. In the original game, that was, you could use the boots and kick through those. In this version, you need the helmets. That's fine, I like it, I like it. It's almost like a master mode version of the game. Dash just makes the game so much better, I swear. This is the other thing I love about this game over classic Mega Man. I love it because I love how fast-paced it is. Like, I'm sorry, like having the dash and speeding up the gameplay, and also, you know, being able to jump at like highs and lows and stuff like that, and curving your jumps, and just having much more control over the character, to me, that sets it above the classics. Don't get me wrong, I like the classic Mega Mans, but to me, the X games will always be superior. X7 is pain, yeah.
I was wondering who would show up. I didn't expect a B-class hunter like you.
What are you doing, Flame Mammoth? Don't be stupid!
Ah!
There's nothing I love more than stomping weak little blabbermouths like you into dust.
That settles it. You're definitely a Maverick.
Here we go.
All right, let's go. All right, we don't have his weakness, so we're gonna have to be careful. Get up, Axe! I gotta watch out for that. Ooh, careful. There we go. Oh dear. I almost landed. I did land on him. Never mind. Almost got him. Uh oh, get up! X, get up! Got him. Woo! That was close. That was close. Personally, never played any Mega Man game. I know they're good. The good thing now is that there's so many platforms that these games are on now. Like, all the classic games and all of the X series are pretty much on everything now. Like, they're on Nintendo, they're on PlayStation, they're on Xbox, they're on PC. So, like they're literally on everything. Pretty much the only series, and even the Zero series, they're on everything. Like, 0, 1 through 4. Pretty much the only Mega Man games that you can't get on other platforms is Battle Network and Star Force, which, and unfortunately, Legends. Because the last platform that Legends 1 and 2 was on was PlayStation 3, PSP, PlayStation Vita, because originally those were PlayStation 1 games. And 1 was on N64. So unfortunately, like, there's 3 that aren't accessible on modern day platforms. Which is, like I said, is Legends, Battle Network, Star Force. But Classic, which is 1 through 10, 1 through 10 of the NES games, and Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1, and then remakes of in the old style, and the X games, which was Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. But for some reason, out of the X games, Command Mission was never re-released, which, and probably because I don't know why. I actually don't know the answer why. Also, Maverick Hunter X was never re-released on a platform. Also, outside of Game Boy Advance, Mega Man and Bass or Rockman and Forte was never re-released outside of GBA. So, yeah, there's still a few that are not, available on modern day platforms. Of course, you can always emulate them if you want to, you know. Because I'm like, here's my thing, like, on emulation, is if it's a product that's no longer being sold at all by the company and is not being supported on modern day platforms, I'm sorry, emulate the hell out of it. Emulate the hell out of it. That's how I feel about emulation. If it's something that is currently being sold in stores, okay, then you're getting in my opinion, of course, you're getting into the realm of, okay, now that's piracy. You know, and personally, I would rather pay for my products. But again, like I said, if it's something that's not being sold, if it's something that is not currently being sold or supported by the company, emulate the hell out of it. Like, emulate the hell out of it. Because it's like, they're not losing any money because they're not selling it. Like, if they, let's put it this way. If they re-released Command Mission, I would buy it in a heartbeat. And I would encourage everyone that's a fan of not just Mega Man, but turn-based RPGs, I would encourage everyone to buy it. People don't like Command Mission because it's weird for turn-based type and not canon to the series. Well, actually, Murin, there is speculation on that. What I believe was said about Command Mission is that it's either... Because it's not that it's not canon. I believe the belief is that it is alternate timeline. Also, a lot of people liked Command Mission. A lot of people liked Command Mission. It's just... The problem with it was this. It's not that Command Mission was a bad game. It wasn't. The problem was this. Think about to the early 2000s, during the PS2, GBA, Xbox GameCube era. Mega Man was all over the damn place. Think about it. You had Battle Network games coming out, the Zero series, the X games were coming out in PS2, and these were like only a few years apart from each other as well. It's not that these games were bad, except for X7, which was bad. It's not that these games were bad. It's just they over-flooded the market with them. That was the problem. There was so much Mega Man that people were getting sick of it. Like, even I was kind of getting sick of it. I was like, oh, okay, this is too much. Like, ease up, guys. Good grief. Like, there was so much Mega Man all over the damn place. From, like, think about it. In the span of PS2, of like 2000 to like 2000 and I want to say like 2005. X games were coming out. Zero games were coming out. Like 6 Battle Network games came out. Like, it was nuts. And Command Mission. There was so much freaking Mega Man. Like, they went bonkers during that particular era. And so, you know, the general consensus was these games aren't bad. It's just, oh my God. Like, several of them even released, like, within a year of each other. Like, it was getting stupid. There we go. That took a minute. Back for a free life. I'm not mad. Let's see, are the boots still on this, or is the helmet still in the same place? Let's find out. Oh, that needs the helmet. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's okay. What's up, Anders? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. There's some reused assets on X-Dive right there. Those boxes I noticed. Those are reused assets. That's okay. And besides, you know what I love about Command Mission? It was bold. It was a very bold thing to do. Just think about it. They had never done turn-based RPG with Mega Man. And turn-based RPGs were a very hot commodity in the early 2000s. Like, people still loved turn-based RPGs in the 2000s, in the early 2000s era. They really did. Hold on, I'll let them talk.
Storm Eagle? Don't tell me that even you've gone Maverick. Answer me, Storm Eagle. You're not the type of Reploid to do something like this.
Forgive me, X. I must defeat
Again, I love this game so much for the personality that they give the Mavericks. I love all of the personality that they give them. Horizontal. Yep. Woo, careful. Woo. Oh, phase 2. Ah, ran right into him. You can feel the conflict with Storm Eagle. Yeah. Again, I love the personality that they give the characters in this game. Fortunately, you'd be poor as hell my own way to play stuff. Like Pokemon or something is to emulate. I feel bad, but at the same time, I bought it once before. I had to sell my Switch. Hey, look. Y'all are grown-ass people. You can make your own grown-ass decisions. You know, and I don't judge people for it. Personally, like I said, if it's something, this is just me personally. I don't judge people for their actions.
So it begins.
If it's a current product that is being sold, I would prefer to buy it. Personally. That's just me personally. You know, I'm not one of those that crusades on Twitter of game prices are too high. Game prices have always been high, and people are trying to act like this has never been a thing. How do I know this? Who remembers in the 80s and 90s Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis games, and PS1 games being $50, $60? Who remembers this? I sure as hell do. People are acting like, oh, that was never a thing. I'm like, you want to bet? You can look up some Toys R Us and Walmart and catalogs. Those games were still pricey. They were pricey now. They were pricey then. Was the economy a little better back then? Yes, but it doesn't matter. Games were still pricey as hell back then. Like, gosh, I can remember Super Mario RPG was like, Super Mario RPG was like 60, 70 bucks. It was expensive as hell. Earthbound was expensive as hell. Modern consumer standards. Technically, game prices are too low by consumer standards, so people should shush. True. By modern consumer standards, yes, they are too low. Absolutely. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, gonna be a long shot, Crimson. But did you ever play Legend of Legaia on PS1? I have very faint memories of playing Legend of Legaia on PS1. It was only briefly, but I had a friend that had it. Yeah, he and I were big into like turn-based RPGs and stuff like that. But I can very vaguely remember him doing Legend of Legaia. I can very vaguely remember playing that. Like, my big on PlayStation, in the PlayStation 1 area, of course, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Tactics. My other turn-based RPG loves during that particular era was, of course, the Legend of Dragoon, which I have over there on the shelf, by the way. And then, you know, on Game Boy, of course, Pokemon. You know, Pokemon Red and Blue, Gold and Silver were still the standard at the time. During the PS1 era, because that was the Game Boy Color era. Gosh. Yeah, and then, of course, I have Final Fantasy Adventure, which was Seiken 1, and Final Fantasy Legend 1, 2, 3 up here on Game Boy, which, of course, is the Saga games. So, yeah, like those were, like, my big... and, of course, Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo. Where are you? Right there. So, yeah. Chrono Trigger right there. So, yeah, I was during the PS1 era. I really hit turn-based RPGs really heavily during the PS1 Game Boy Color N64 era. Surprisingly enough, the N64, I didn't do a lot of turn-based RPGs. There weren't a whole lot of turn-based RPGs on the N64. Of course, Paper Mario, of course. But, like, my N64 library was, like, Army Men, Sergeant's Heroes, Banjo-Kazooie, Bomberman Hero, Flying Dragon, I bet none of you remember that one. GoldenEye, of course. Killer Instinct Gold, both the Zeldas, of course. Mario Kart, Mega Man 64, I'm looking at those right over there. What is that? Yeah, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, Spider-Man, that was a good one. Star Fox, Star Wars Racer, Shadows of the Empire, oh my god. Super Mario 64, Smash Bros, WCW, NWO Revenge, and WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, that, and of course Superman 64 was on there, but I'm not keeping that piece of cancer. I remember being impressed that as you upgraded the armor, it showed in battle. Yeah. All right, Armored Armadillo. Oh wait, I should have gone to. I went to the wrong ass stage. I should have gone to Spark Mandrill. Yeah, and I've got to lose all my lives. Oh no, I don't. Wait. We might wait. We might be okay. Hold up. We might have a way out.
Mega Man, Maverick Hunter.
We might have a way out. Hold up. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay, we're good. Okay, good. We don't have to stand there and end all of our lives. Here's an article question. Given that games like Alive Alive and Trials of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3 were region locked to us, do you think the popularity of the games through emulations to them getting... Do you think the popularity of the games through emulations to them getting remakes now? Absolutely. Are you asking, are you stating because they were so popular being emulated, do you think that led to them getting remakes? If that's what you're stating, Colin, I definitely think that was a factor. Because it's not like these gaming companies are not aware that people emulate stuff. And also, they know, people know, they pay attention and know, especially in the internet age, they know how badly people wanted these games. Like, they are very much aware of, especially Square Enix is very aware as well when it comes to those old school JRPGs that never made it over here, like, you know, Mana 3, and, you know, Alive Alive, you know, stuff like that. You know, Secret of Mana getting its remake, which I did hear, Con, you and I had some problems with that when it first came out. I did hear that they did patch a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should go back and look at that again. Because I just jumped down that hole. Thought I made that jump. I was so excited for the Secret of Mana remake. I was so excited for the Secret of Mana remake. Like, that made me cry because I love Secret of Mana on Super Nintendo. I freaking love Secret of Mana. Such a good game. And Final Fantasy Adventure Seiken 1 on Game Boy. Like, I played the shit out of that back in the day. I played the shit out of Seiken 1. In fact, I turned it on again the other day. I still play the shit out of Seiken 1. I love it. I love the Seiken game. I have not done Seiken 3 yet, though. I need to. I need to at some point do Seiken 3. I heard the Steam version got batched up like Frankenstein. What do you mean, like it's bad? Like is the PC version still pretty jank? Oh no, that it's good, but it took a lot of patches. Oh, well I have it still. Maybe we should check it out sometime. Bastard. There we go. It was such an obscure game. Glad I have heard of it. I personally never really got into Final Fantasy until 10 released on PC. That's okay. You know, but I haven't finished. I know the emotional damage. Emotional damage! Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not Final Fantasy without some emotional damage. I mean, that's kind of the expectation, especially nowadays. Pretty much from 4 onward, expect some emotional damage with Final Fantasy. Expect some emotional damage. Seems to be the trend with Final Fantasy. Since Final Fantasy 4. Yep, since 4. Expect emotional damage. All right, is this jump still bullshit or did it? Oh, I can't jank this one anymore. No, Maverick Hunter X, how could you do this to me? I can't jank this one anymore. You used to be able to dash jump off the wall and make that jump. No, they want you to come back with the boomerang cutter. Dadgummit, Maverick Hunter X, you have betrayed me. You have betrayed me. Betrayal. Betrayal. The opera scene in 6 broke you. I mean, you know, everybody knows the scene with Aerith, of course. That was a big one for me. Some people say they cried at Eyes on Me on 8. I didn't cry at that. I thought it was sweet, but I didn't cry. I tell you what one made me tear up. Vivi talking with the Black Mage Elder in Final Fantasy IX in the graveyard. That one made me tear up. That one was heavy. Then again, Vivi had the best story in 9. Vivi had the best story in 9 out of everybody.
Time to get started.
Hey, buddy.
X, you showed up.
Spark Mandrill, do us both a favor and surrender peacefully.
I don't think so, X. Oppose me and I'll crush you.
Sounds like you've gone Maverick. Your time has come, Spark Mandrill.
I'm not the smartest guy around, X.
Oh God, Elidibus. Oh God.
Sigma is right.
Emotional damage. So that was the hardest boss fight in the game. Anywho. Not a big fan of 10-2, but love the 1,000-word concert. Surprisingly, Shadowbringer Cemented 14 is my favorite MMO all the time. Same here. Same here. Same here. I mean, I love World of Warcraft, and I'll always love World of Warcraft. Nothing will ever stop me from loving that franchise, even if it's in the shit state it's in right now. Although I will say playing a Holy Priest is hella fun right now. Healing a Holy Priest on dungeons is like hella fun right now in World of Warcraft. Like, it is hella fun. I've never enjoyed healing in WoW before, ever. But I hella enjoy Holy Priest right now. And I'm a terrible healer. But for some reason, like, that one just clicks. Like, that one just clicks for some reason. It might help me make me a better white mage on in 14. Because I was having trouble grasping, you know, healing in 14. And a lot of that comes from the fact that I just didn't heal in MMOs for the longest damn time. I can tank, no problem. And the funny thing about that is, Colin can tell you this. I did not attempt to tank until Miss the Pandaria. And that was because I was so nervous to do it. Prior to Miss the Pandaria, I was either a rogue, you know, combat, what used to be called combat, assassination. I wasn't subtlety until Legion. But I was either assassination or combat. And then on my warrior, I was either arms or fury. You know, prior to that. But I was too scared to tank because I was one of those, I'm like, well, if I screw up, it's on me. If the boss, you know, kills us, it's on me. And then in Mr. Pandaria, I finally decided, no, I'm going to war tank. I'm going to make myself war tank. To be fair, war tanks in Mr. Pandaria were hella fun. Tanking was hella fun in Mr. Pandaria. Also, the fact that Brewmaster monks could just literally not die. Like, Brewmaster monks just, like, would not die in Mr. Pandaria. Like, you couldn't kill them. There was literally no way, if you were pressing your buttons correctly, there was literally no way a Brewmaster monk could have died in Mr. Pandaria. Like, they were unkillable, and they were scary in PvP, too. But I finally decided, nope, I'm going to finally make myself tank. I learned to war tank, and Khan and I went into normal and heroic Siege of Orgrimmar together. And we made it through it. We beat normal and heroic Siege of Orgrimmar before they put in mythic raids. This was before they put in mythic raiding. So we technically beat Siege of Orgrimmar on its hardest difficulty. And after we beat Garrosh on heroic, we looked at each other and said, never again. We were like, oh my God. It was And it was hours. And we wiped over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Thankfully, my co-tank was still like being patient. And I can remember the attempt that we won on, we almost lost it. And the main tank lost the threat because he died. And Garrosh was about to smack one of the healers. And I intervened and taunted, threw up shield wall, took the hit, they got the other tank back up, and we finished the fight. Like, it was surreal. It was surreal. It was absolutely surreal. The next time that I did any kind of heroic raid was on a rogue, because I said, I am not tanking that shit again. Oh, man, but it was good memories. But Shadowbringers, playing a Gunbreaker, made me, like, I am so comfortable tanking now in MMOs. I'm so comfortable tanking now, like, it's just second nature to me. Like, Gunbreaker, playing a Gunbreaker in Shadowbringers, and going through all of Shadowbringers as a Gunbreaker made me a better tank. Now, I ain't scared to tank shit. I'm not afraid to tank anything. I'm not afraid to DPS anything either. I'm scared to heal stuff. But Holy Priest in World of Warcraft right now has actually made me unafraid to heal, which makes me want to give healing a second shot in 14. So it's weird how, you know, stuff like that works out. Sometimes it just sometimes it just works out. Sometimes it just works out. Sometimes it just works out how things go with how you get better at certain things.
Armored Armadillo.
Armored Armadillo.
I'm beginning the mission.
All right. Oh, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? Hold up. Let me save. Let's backtrack.
Mega Man, Maverick Hunter X.
Controversial opinion, but you enjoyed 14's ARR story. Oh, I did too. X-Dive is just Maverick Hunter 2. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. X-Dive is just a continuation of the Maverick Hunter games. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I like it. I do enjoy me some X-Dive. I do enjoy me some X-Dive, I will say. I do enjoy some X-Dive. Like, I log in that thing every day and do my dailies. It's fun. Like, it's fun. Like, the feeling of progression on X-Dive is fun to me. And I'm not usually for those kinds of games. But you know what? You can enjoy X-Dive and not spend a penny. You see, you always think you're afraid to tank because I think we fail at it in 14. You know what's the funny thing about tanking in 14? I'm going to tell you right now. Here's the biggest thing you need to do. When tanking dungeons in 14, take it from a guy that has consistently tanked since the beginning of Shadowbringers to now. I've done every dungeon. I've done 80% of the raids and stuff like that. I have tanked Savage. I have tanked EX. And this has all been main tank and leading the raid and making call-outs, stuff like that. So I don't claim to be a professional, but I do claim to know what the hell I'm doing. Here's what you do when you tank dungeons in 14. You ready? Turn your tank stance on. Aim the enemies away from the rest of the party. AoE the shit out of them. That's all you gotta do. That's it. That's it. Your healer will keep you up. And don't worry about your health. If your health gets down to half, don't worry about it. And use your you don't have to blow your big boy cooldowns, defensive cooldowns. In fact, you can go an entire dungeon and not blow your big boy defensive cooldown. Pop your DPS buffs on cooldown and just AoE the shit out of them. You want an easy start? Go Marauder. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Turn on tank stance. Turn on tank stance. AoE turn on tank stance. The moment a mob runs up to you, hit him with an AoE, and you have the threat. I'll +1 that statement. I've maintained since Realm Reborn, and that is very accurate. Yeah, seriously. Turn your tank stance on, and for every mob, once your tank stance is on, just hit your AoE on him, and you have the threat. Like, there's literally, unless you just stop hitting them, there's no way to lose threat in Final Fantasy XIV. There's no way to lose threat. Like, you would have to stop hitting them for, like, a good amount of time. Okay? AoE the shit out of him. AoE him twice to secure the threat, just to be safe. And then just AoE him. And then just AoE him. Hit your DPS cooldowns on cooldown. And just AoE the shit out of him. That's all you gotta do. That's literally all you gotta do. You've only been a DPS since 2.0. That actually sounds easy, but I would need practice. Oh, dude, start from the first dungeon. The first dungeon shows you the basics of tanking. It's so, like, it is so much easier than what people think it is. Like, it's a lot easier than you think it is. It really is. It is not as hard as people think it is. It's really not. It's really not, I promise. It can feel intimidating, for sure. For sure. For sure. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I should have gone back to, I need to go back, I'm sorry, Armadillo. You're gonna have to wait again. I've got to go back to Chill Penguin stage and get the boot and get the helmet. I'm so sorry. Chill. Armored Armadillo's like, oh my god, are we gonna do this or not? I'm so sorry, Armored Armadillo. You're gonna have to wait a minute. I gotta go back to Chill Penguin stage and get the helmet.
Maverick Hunter.
Thank God we can leave the stage at any time. Thank God. You gotta make pizza pockets. Don't talk about Dragonflight with that. Oh, I won't be doing that until afterwards. Because I needed some Mega Man in my life. Armadillo getting ghosted. Hey, you know what? Armadillo can wait a minute. Armadillo can just wait a minute. Without Mega Man X veterans will know this. Without Electric Spark, Armored Armadillo is a pain in the ass. He's such a pain in the ass. I know there's people that are like, they can do it like no problem, but I'm like, give me Electric Spark.
The head parts await you within this capsule.
The head parts await you within this capsule. Equip the parts you find, and you will gain the ability to smash blocks with your head. I'm counting on you, X. Go stop Dr. Wily. I mean Sigma. Even people here or at least OCE, I'd offer to mentor basic tanking. Absolutely. Oh yeah. No, it's not like it's. I would wager it's harder to learn to heal than it is to tank. Like, it is so easy to learn to tank in 14. It's the easiest thing in the world. It really is. All right, armor, Latent Storm Eagle. Oh yeah, chest armor.
finished.
Okay, now we're going by the cannon. We are not gonna get the X-Buster that's in the capsule. We're gonna get it from Zero later on. Why? Because it's canon. That's what actually happened. We have proof of this, damn it. There's a statue of X and Zero holding Zero's dead body, and X doesn't have his new X-Buster. It's proof, damn it, it's canon. Sage is still like understanding Greek. Sage is interesting. I understood it a little better than I did White Mage, but after playing a Holy Priest, I think I understand White Mage a little more. And I'm gonna be giving it a shot once I jump back into 14, which will not be long from now. I will be returning to 14 very soon, since the patch is coming. The patch is coming. Hallelujah. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. Oh yes, sir. Insinger's gonna kick our ass. Oh my god, that Insinger EX is gonna be brutal. I can feel it. It's gonna be so brutal, I can feel it. And you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to get just... I'm ready to have a planet thrown at me. I'm ready. They say it's more awful with boss fights because of that skill that lets you heal while you attack.
Any damage you incur will be halved.
The thing is, for mega serious raids, the magic combination is normal heals, shield heals. Like, having a white mage, and this is me just because my static has this, having a white mage and a sage is heaven. It's heaven. I love it. Like, Rosie's our white mage, and Blue was our sage, and sometimes Demon Kai has been our sage. And let me tell you, the combination is just heavenly. It's just mwah. You get the pure healing output, and then you get the the shielding with sage. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Threat tanking is managing threat and cooldowns. Healers manages threat, cooldowns, human error, and fail stacks. Scary stuff. Healers don't even manage threat. Like, honestly, like, healers don't even manage threat. I know you were joking there, of course, but, like, managing threat is not even a thing. Literally, turn your tank stance on. And if you need to get... And if the other guy needs to get the boss's attention, turn your tank stance off and give him the threat. And then the other guy just turns tank stance on and provokes him. It's so easy. And if you're in a dungeon, turn your tank stance on and AoE the shit out of them. And hit your DPS cooldowns. That is literally how you... And don't stand in the stupid. Don't stand in the stupid. That's it. It's so easy. DPS is just future damage mitigation. That's right. That kind of do regen pulls pre-threat on the... Oh, I know. Oh, I know. That's why you don't cast regen until after. That's why you don't start throwing heals until after. That's why... Besides, it's not like health in 14 drops astronomically like it did in like old school WoW, where it was like, up, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, you're dead. It's not like that. Like, it takes a lot longer for health to drop in 14. Mostly because the tanks can take a freaking shot. Like, the tanks can take a shot. All right, Armored Armadillo. I'm sorry, I've been ghosting you there, buddy. Astrologian Scholar is even more hilarious with crit buffs and DPS buffs. Macrocosmos is busted and expedience as a lifesaver. Yeah.
I'm beginning the mission.
Yeah. Whee! Can I make this jump? Yeah, I did it. Pudding in me. Oh. Wait, why am I did not mean to join you. That's weird. Sorry, I was checking my Discord. I thought someone dinged me. I like the music. Oh, X1 has fantastic music. Ah! Careful, that thing will kill me. Nice. I know I could have waited until he passed me, but I just forgot. Bats. Bats. That one always hits me. No matter what version I'm playing, that one always hits me. There we go. Whee! Yep. All right, let me turn on Fire Wave here. All right, Anders. Yeah, Anders, I know you've been very patient with this, man. I'm slowly pushing the stream back towards the midday like I want to over here, so, and all my crew over in the UK and whatnot. So, plus it's just healthier for me. So, we're slowly getting back to where I want to be with my time when I want to start the stream. Wow, I just erased that thing. Holy shit. Well, that just ain't right. Well, that just ain't right. Can you do the lives exploit in this game? I think so. Then again, I've never tried it, so couldn't tell you. I need to do a better job of killing those birds next time. Now if I come back here later. Now if I come back there later. Now if I come back there later. What's up?
I am under strict orders to protect this mine.
You don't need to take orders from someone like Sigma. He's insane. Open your eyes, Armored Armadillo.
Whether he's insane or not, it's not my place to judge him. I must obey.
Looks like you've gone Maverick. I'm taking you out.
Yeah.
Enough talk. I'm ready to obey my orders. Enough talk. Let's fight.
Damn. Why is Armadillo's voice so badass? Why does he Armored Armadillo's like a badass.
Electric spark.
You're strong. You're strong.
Electric spark.
Ah!
Electric spark.
You're strong.
Electric spark. Electric spark.
Oh, that ain't right.
Electric spark.
He didn't do this in the last version. Or he didn't do it this way anyway.
Electric spark.
It was a good fight.
And he's dead. There we go. That was getting nuts there.
Mission accomplished.
All right, we're done with that stage. This version of X is more militaristic ability to throw down compared to the pacifist X than the original. Well, you know what? The funny thing about it is we didn't really see pacifist X until, like, after X4. Because even in X1 through 3, it's like like, if you look at the ending of X1, he contemplates of, are we just going to have to keep fighting? Is this fight ever going to end? But in X1 through 3, X was always willing to throw down. Like, you didn't see the pacifist side come out of him. Excuse me. You didn't see the pacifist come out of him until later. All right, let's see. Oh, Launch Octopus is next. All right, here we go.
Launch Octopus.
Launch Octopus. Farmed second EX. Oh God, you're brave. My static, everybody got their weapons on EX2, and then we were just like, nope, nope, we're done. Oh my God, look at this. Such a that's beautiful right there. I'm sorry. I know it's 2005, but I'm sorry, this is pretty right here. Look at this. That's good. That's good transition right there. I like that. It actually feels like you're going in the water. Almost died. God, the SNES version took so many more hits than that. Hey, Alucard, how you doing? All right, let's see. Yep, let's go do this. You know what? Whee! There we go. Oh God, I was like, I hope I don't fall on spikes. Well, ooh, they even added like voice echo in there, or their voices reverberating. There we go. I'm playing this one emulator. I have to do this one emulator because I don't have a way to plug up my PSP to my big screen. But I own the game, so. Which game was it that he has reused Fireball? X1, the first X game. And then in the second game, he had the Shoryuken. Woo. That was it. Nice. All right, let me get rolling shield ready. All right, here we go. High launch.
Your antics stop here, Launch Octopus.
I only take orders from Sigma. There's no way I'll let you boss me around.
Face it, you've gone Maverick.
Maverick? How dare you call my artistic battle style by that name?
Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Rolling field. 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 Rolling shield. Rolling field. Rolling field. My explosion is beautiful.
So, yeah, he's a lot easier than he was in the original.
Mission accomplished.
That's okay. The delay of Breath of the Wild 2 will... I wish Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD can be on the Switch. Wish they will be. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Yeah. We will definitely have to see, you know? All right, let's see. Got the heart piece there, got the heart piece there, got the heart piece there in the sub-tank. Did not... I need to go back here. Is the VA for Mega Man in the cutscene the same as Goku? No. In fact, let's see. Mega Man, Maverick Hunter X, voice actors. The voice actors for in this game. X was voiced by Mark Gotha, who has voiced Lan Hikari from Battle Network 5 Double Team. Murakami from Full Moon of Sagashite, Mezun Max and Grips Military Policeman A from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, Dirka Elsman and Doman Kashu from Battle Assault 3 featuring Gundam Seed. He also voiced X, Mega Man X here in 2004 in X8 and in X in Command Mission. So, like, during the 2000s era, aside from Mega Man X7, like, Mark Gotha was, like, the definitive voice of Mega Man X. Like, he was the definitive voice. He was also... Here's where you might have heard him. He was the voice of Doman Kashu from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. And Irvine from Zoid's Chaotic Century. And also Cactus Prickle from Better Man. So, yeah, he was very prominent in the early 2000s with a lot of stuff. But he was the definitive voice for X during these years. And then, like, the voice of Zero was Lucas Gilbertson, who's been all over the damn place. He was like the definitive voice for Zero during this era as well, during the early 2000s. So, but yeah, no, he was never the voice for Goku. Roger Rhodes, who was that? I've heard his voice before. Interesting. He's kind of been all over the place too. Interesting. So yeah, cool little interesting bit of trivia there. Cool little trivia there. For that person never played any of those. Just feel bad. Just made a bad connection. No, that wasn't a bad connection at all. No, that like No, I could see why people would imply that. No, or think that. No, it wasn't a bad thing at all. No. No. It's just the thing is we haven't heard his voice in a long time. Actually, now that I think about it, we haven't heard his voice. In fact, I don't think X has had an English voice role. I'm thinking. Well, no, he had one in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I hated it. I'm sorry, Mark Gotha should have voiced him. Mark Gotha should have voiced him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I did not like X's voiceover in Infinite. I was not a fan of it. Mark Gotha's to me, Mark Gotha is the definitive voice of X. Now, I will say Johnny Young Bosch does a really great job with Zero. I will say that. Lucas did a good job with Zero during this era. But yeah, Johnny Young Bosch also does a really good Zero. Like, no lie. He does a great Zero. He does. Nowadays in real life, he's a doctor. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That's pretty cool. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Okay. Got the heart piece there and the armor piece. Got heart piece and sub-tank there. We have not gotten any of the special things from here. We got armor piece and heart piece and sub-tank here. We got sub-tank and heart piece here. And we got heart piece here. All we're missing is the sub-tank and the heart tank from here. We're missing the heart tank from here. And we're missing the heart tank from here. But I think, yeah. So we should have 3 sub-tanks. We should have 3 sub-tanks. So yeah, Boomer Kawanger is going to be next. I had that. I'm sorry. I will always call him the original name, Boomer Kawanger. I will always call him by his original name, Boomer Kawanger. You know why? Because I have a shirt with him on it that says, "Okay, Boomer." He will always be Boomer Kawanger to me. I will never call him by the name they gave him in this one. I think that should change. I get it, because he throws a boomerang. I get it, but you know what? He will always be Boomer Kawanger to me. Hey, Boom, how you doing? How's that for button mashing? All right, up we go. I might not be able to get this heart piece here until later. Hit the ladder, X. I might not be able to get this heart piece until later. Because I can't remember if they did it differently in this version or not. Oh, you can do like that. Oh, okay. Do I hate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in general? I thought the story was stupid. But you know what? I accept it for its stupid now. The fighting was actually really good. The fighting was actually really good. The problem was they just kind of stopped giving a shit about it. We are not gonna be, we're gonna have to come back to this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this one. Yep. Yep, we're gonna have to come back to this one. But no, do I hate it? No. In fact, I played it for a good bit when it first came out. Streamed it quite a few times as well back when it first came out. But no, I hate it. Again, the story was stupid. The story was so stupid. Get out there. There you go. Gameplay was dope. Oh, the gameplay was great. No, the gameplay was great. The gameplay was fantastic.
If you've made it all the way up here, you must not be an ordinary B-class hunter. Kuanger, I don't want to fight an old friend like you.
Oh, no.
You don't want to fight? Well, isn't this interesting? You're a Maverick hunter, and Maverick hunters are Reploids designed for fighting. So I'll have to fight you no matter what, huh? Of course. A chance for a fight this fun doesn't come along every day. Let's get this party started.
It's like a voice for Quainer. It's like a voice for Quainer. Ooh, those invincibility frames last a while. Ow. Got it.
So strong.
Ultron Sigma was a decent boss today, but yeah, my feelings were mixed on Infinite. Yeah, and unfortunately, like I said, Capcom just kind of gave up on it.
Mission accomplished.
Like they kind of. The other thing I think that really hurt, the thing I think that also really hurt Infinite, was the fact that there were no X-Men. Like, I think that really hurt the game. Of course, legally they couldn't do it at the time.
I'm beginning the mission.
But yeah, I think that really, I really think that put a big damper on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Because in Marvel vs. Capcom, you know, one of the big draws about it was the fact that it, you know, that those games had the X-Men. But the fact that this one didn't really kind of hurt things. Like, it really kind of, in my opinion, I think it hurt it in the eyes of a lot of people. Like, even I was mad. I was like, wait, an NBC game with no X-Men? Ew. And in every iteration of the Versus game between Capcom and Marvel, like, you know, 1, 2, Street Fighter versus X-Men, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, like, in every single version of those games, there were always X-Men characters. Maybe not all of them, but they were there. They were always a prominent, you know, they always had a presence, you know. But yeah, this was the first, even in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the X-Men were there. Not all of them, but they were there. And so the fact that they weren't in this one, I really think hurt it in the eyes of the public a lot. Hey, May. And that Thanos got the Satsui no Hado. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. It was a big negative for sure. Absolutely. All right, let's get it here. There we go. All right, we can leave the stage now. Now fans of MVC have made X-Men mods. I saw that. Yeah, there are people that are modding in and adding in characters and stuff. That's really freaking cool. It's really freaking cool, man.
Beginning mission.
All right, we just got to climb this tower one more time and get that heart tank. And then we can call it for this stage, go beat Sting Chameleon, and then move on. Those mods are nuts. Yeah, they are. Oh, man. Whoops, a daisy. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, after I get this heart tank, I gotta go feed my dogger, and then we'll be back. Don't worry, we are not done with the evening. Don't you worry, man. We're still gonna talk about Dragonflight, don't you worry. What's up? So I can always come and say hi and kick some wood. Okay. Alright, May, have a good night. Get up there. All right, here we go. Nice. Oh, now we can leave. And now we can leave. There we go. All right. All right, I'm going to hit our BRB real quick. I'm going to go feed the dog and stuff like that. And then when I come back, we'll beat up Sting Chameleon, beat the game, and then talk about Dragonflight. All right? But first, a word from our sponsor. This will only take about a minute. But if you don't mind, give a listen and find out how you can get up to 3 months free on ExpressVPN. Check it out.
There's a simple way to protect your privacy online and get full access to worldwide content. That's with a VPN. Here's how it works. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. ExpressVPN is a VPN provider with servers in more than 160 locations around the world. When you connect to the internet with ExpressVPN, you can encrypt your online activity and make yourself appear to be in any of these locations. This means you can use popular apps and services that are censored where you are, or overcome restrictions set by your school or office Wi-Fi network. A few taps and you'll be streaming shows from around the world. accessing social media, and shopping for good deals. With a VPN, your internet traffic travels through a secure tunnel, which keeps your online activity private. This means your personal information and communications are protected, including on unsecured public Wi-Fi networks. It's easy to use too. Simply download the ExpressVPN app onto your router, tablet, computer, or phone. Then turn the VPN on and select your preferred location. That's all there is to it. Join the millions around the world who are taking control of their online lives. Download ExpressVPN now.
All right, we back. All right. Thanks for waiting, guys and girls. Now let me let waifu know that I fed doggo. Let me let waifu know that I fed doggo. All right, let me flip it back over to here. There we go. Let's see, fed, dog, still doing stuff. Love you. There we go. Cool. All right. Back to business. What's going on, guys? For anybody joining in, good evening. For those of you that have been here, thanks for being here. And thanks for being here to everybody that came in. How y'all doing? Evening coffee, the best kind of coffee. So, yes, we're playing Maverick Hunter X, Mega Man Maverick Hunter X today. I haven't played this in a long time. It's good to go back to a good oldie goldie here. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for checking out my video earlier if you did. If you haven't, the new video is up today, of course. I strive to get daily uploads on things of game discussion, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, things of that nature. Still branching out, trying some new things, trying to get the live stream back to closer to a midday time when people are more online. So, pushing towards that, because that's kind of where I really want to get. Anywho, again, thank y'all for being here. I would only ask that you do me one favor. Check out that link below. But also, if you really want to do me the world's biggest favor, smash that like button. Helps out. Appreciate you. If you like what you see, of course. And to my subscribers, welcome back. Appreciate y'all. If you're not a subscriber and you'd like to know when I upload new content, you can hit that subscribe button and click that bell, baby. And if you'd like to support me directly, you can hit that join button, get exclusive emotes and badges, baby. Either way, thanks for being here. Let's go kill Sting Chameleon. Let's go kill... Thanks for being here. Let's go kill something.
Sting Chameleon.
I'm beginning the mission.
Let's go. Ah! There we go. Whoops-a-daisy. Look how they added a little digital halo around the trees there. Just show that this is, in fact, a robot forest. Pretty cool. All right, we're not going up there because we are not... I'm pretty sure that's where the other armor piece is. We're not getting that. We're going to do it the other way. At least I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, we're not getting that. Oh, this is new. There we go. Huh. Interesting. They didn't have, they had rocks falling, but they didn't have the rocks that weren't robots in that one. Interesting. In the old one anyway. Oh, that's new. Wow. Okay. You actually, like, could destroy the trees this time. Cool. Cool change from the original. Very cool change. Nice. Should be mobile suit armor coming up here. Yep. we get to sink in the mud. I actually thought the first time I played this game and I started sinking in the mud, I thought it was one of those things like if I sank all the way down, it would kill me. I used to think that. You know, because, you know, and I was so used to that from like Mario Brothers and stuff like that, that had things like sinking sand and stuff like that. I was so used to that. So I thought, oh God, if I go all the way down, it'll kill me. No. All right, let's go.
Poor little X. Everyone's betrayed you.
Sting comedian.
Stain voice actor is vile.
Sigma's even managed to pull you into his scheme.
That's Master Sigma to you, X. He'll be king when the new world is born. Treat him with respect.
I don't want to live in a world with him in charge.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Boomerang cutter. Boomerang cutter. Boomerang cutter.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. He's the best character in the game.
Yeah! That's my thing. That's my shtick. I say yeah.
You love it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. All bosses are dead.
We have an incoming transmission. It's Zero.
Get this info to X. I've discovered Sigma's base. I'm sending the coordinates now.
We've located you, Zero. I'm on my way.
Okay, but listen. This place is more secure than I thought. Let's split up their forces. Find another route in.
All right. All right. All right, let's run it through. Heart tank, armor. Heart tank, sub tank. Heart tank. Heart tank. Heart tank, sub tank. Chest piece, heart piece, sub tank. Heart tank, sub tank. Heart tank. We should have everything except the enhanced X-Buster, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. We're going to get a better one. Normally, I would get the one out of the capsule, but we're going to get a better one. A better one. All right. Here we go.
I'm beginning the mission.
Let's make sure. Yep. Yep. All right, let's go. Oh, that's right. In this version, they changed up the approach. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, normally you go a bunch of floating platforms. Nah, in this oh God, I just realized. Oh God. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. All my instincts are gonna be wrong now. I'm so used to, you know, doing the floating platform and stuff like that. Oh, right. Oh, we're doing this early.
Launch Octopus?
I am Launch Octopus.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Orders to deal with any intruders.
So,
Sigma must have brought his body back to life.
I have been ordered to fight.
so
I'll show you how an artiste fights.
the context here, I love this context. These particular Maverick hunters supported Sigma. They supported Sigma through thick and thin. And when they died in battle from X, he resurrected them, but he didn't bring back, you know, like their programming or anything like that that made them unique. They're just soulless husks now that just follow his orders. So there's some very like sickening diabolical stuff there that they did with Sigma in doing that. Because that's something they never addressed in the original, not just, you know, in the original X game, is how it's like, why would he bring these Mavericks back? From a gameplay perspective, it's a typical, you know, it's a typical Mega Man thing, the boss rush. The thing I love about it in X1 and in this version is you don't go to a separate room and just enter some capsules and fight the bosses. They're spread throughout the stage, and you don't know when, you know, you're not really sure when their boss room is gonna be up next. And it's unpredictable. They never did it again. And I'm like, that was such a better take on the Mega Man boss rush. It was such a better take. All right. Damn it. He read me. Oh, he read me like a book. There we go. Yeah, this is all unfamiliar territory. Ah, I thought I made that jump. There we go. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. I forgot to jump. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that all over again. Ah. There we go. Oh, what do I do now? Uh-oh. Nice. All right, here we go. Oh, we're doing a map. Oh, never mind. It's a Maverick. Hold up. Maverick boss. Hold up. There we go.
Let's get this party started.
All right, here we go.
Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Do you like homing torpedoes? I hope you do.
Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Hope I can try to catch him in between those.
Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Yeah, they're only as hard as you let them be.
Homing torpedo!
Otherwise, once you get their weaknesses, the game pretty much easy modes itself. But you know what? You fought to get those weapons, so you shouldn't apologize for easy moding the game. Okay, now this is looking more like familiar territory. Let's get our health back. Maybe. Maybe. Well, I try to get my health back, and then I end up losing more health. Dang it, chat. So we're just not going to drop any health, huh, guys? Nope, we're not. They are choosing not to. They made the conscious choice to not do that. Spider. I see where you're going. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. I misread that one. Yep. Nice. Almost got him. Almost got him. Uh-oh. Complicated, complicated. Wait. Whew. That one almost got me. Got him. God, I loved all the creativity that went into PSP games. Can we just all agree? God, the PSP was such a great platform.
Mission accomplished.
Like, the PSP was such a cool-ass platform, man. Like, just seeing what they could do. Just seeing what they could do with PSP was so freaking cool, man. It was so freaking cool. I loved what they could do with PSP.
Beginning mission.
Oh, this is new. I think this version of the spider was easier. I think it was too. Well, he blew my armor up. Thank God I was in that armor, or that would have killed me. Oh, shit. I should have jumped over him. SNES remasters are always good in your book. Well, this is more of a... This is not so much a remaster as it is a remake. Because it handles and plays very differently from the SNES version. Like, this stage right here was never in the original SNES game. Plus, graphically speaking, it is completely different. Like, 2.5D, all that. So, yeah, because, like, remaster implies, you know, oh, they just cleaned up the graphics that were already there. But these are like, you know, these are like polygons on 2.5D. Like, in many ways, it's just about, like, it's almost like just like a step under what was PS2 quality at the time. Because, I mean, this was 2005, which, I mean... Dadgummit, he got me again.
Beginning mission.
Forgot how to... I just forgot how to deal with this part. There we go. Okay, we're behind it now. Okay, we killed it. We're good. Had to jank it there, but we did it. Oh! That was almost another death there. Can you do the dash punch? It doesn't have the same kind of velocity or properties that the OG had. Oh, that was cool.
Let's fight.
You done? Thank you.
You're strong.
Bye.
It was a good fight.
Bye. And that armadillo is dead. Again. Oh, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Because usually this is when I use the enhanced rolling shield against these guys. Because they make this approach so much easier. Oh, God. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I got it now. I don't. Oh, my God. This part in the original always gave me anxiety. And it still does to this day. To this day, this part still gives me anxiety. Because you're over a hole, you can't see it, you can't see the other platforms below you. One knockback or misstep and you're dead. Yeah, like that. Dadgummit. This part always like, anytime I've attempted a no-death run, which I have done, by the way, and succeeded on. Anytime I've done a no-death run, if I didn't use a charged-up rolling shield on that, like, that would be where the death run ended. Wait, can I? Oh no, oh no. I think I just screwed myself. Yeah, I just screwed myself. I thought I could do the old thing where I could hop up the side. No. Because the jumping properties are a little different from the Super Nintendo's. They're not quite as crisp. I will say that. That was one thing. Dadgummit, really? That was one thing that did change with this version, because the Super Nintendo had mega tight controls, especially on X1. They're not quite as crisp and tight on this one. There's like a millisecond of a delay. Like there's a very noticeable difference. Like I noticed like I can't do wall dash jumps quite as crisp as I can in the Super. Oh my God, I did it again, y'all. I can't do like wall dash jumps quite as crisp as I can in the Super Nintendo version. See, like right there, I press dash and jump at the same time, and it's like I hit it at the wrong time, so it didn't come out at the right time. Whereas in the Super Nintendo version, you pop it, boom, it comes out. So yeah. It's not bad by any means, it's just different. I know what the thing is. He feels heavier in this game. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, thought I made that jump. Oh my, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. Okay, we're good. We're good, we made it.
So it begins.
You can feel the difference in the Legacy Collection as well. The SNES was very crisp. It was. You will lose this battle. Oh, okay. We're just doing this all day, huh? Bye. Sure would be nice if platforms didn't want us dead. Really. What's up, Bob? How you doing, man? Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, this was not in the original. Okay, we're good. I think I know who's next. Where you at, big boy? All right, here we go. Hardest boss fight in the game.
This is what it's like.
Oh, okay, we beat the game. Whee! Here we go. Oh, right. The face. Okay, hold up.
torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Ragna bang.
Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Thank God the walls don't break my torpedoes.
Homing torpedo!
Oh, that don't work.
Million stings! Million stings!
I think that does a shit ton of damage.
Million stings!
Got one. Oh.
Homing torpedo! Million stings! Million stings! Million stings!
Shoot the. There we go. I was like, shoot the damn thing. Oh, he ugly. Yeah, he ugly. Yeah, he ugly. How far are we in the game? Home stretch. Here we go. You ready? What a face up.
Getting mission.
Okay, I love this. It's actually looking more like a palace now. I do love the changes to the background. Instead of it looks like you're going through like a warehouse or a rundown castle or something like that. I love that in this version, the further in you go, it's looking more like a palace, you know? So it's like Sigma actually does want to literally be the king of a new world and whatnot. I don't know, I love like little changes like that. But also shows you a side of Sigma that they didn't really touch on. He's vain. I'm about to torch your ass. Wah! This is hilarious. That was hilarious. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Wah, 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 wah! Who we got next? Oh, Sting Chameleon. Yeah. It's your favorite boss. It's your favorite boss, guys. Oh, he doesn't do it. He just goes, nyeh. Oh, I like that little touch. Because technically they're just soulless machines now. So, like, all of his personality is gone. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that anymore. He just goes, nyeh. All of his personality is gone. Interesting. God, they really did, like, pay very close attention to detail in this version of the game. I swear, this might be the definitive version of Mega Man X. Again, if they had cleaned up the controls a little bit, because the controls are a little, It doesn't quite have that Super Nintendo crispness to it, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's not. It's just, God, Super Nintendo just like had superior controls, I swear. They just had superior controls. They're just clones or refurb versions. Yeah, they're just, that's literally all they are. Sigma just like, all he did was just bring their bodies back. But like, their personalities and what made them unique are gone now. Because in the end, that's all that mattered to him was just gaining control. He didn't actually care about them. But he had them convinced that his way was better. So again, it just adds this level of diabolical and sinister to Sigma that, in my opinion, was missing from the original X games. All right, Flame Mammoth, where you at?
Power.
You wish Nintendo put that same level of care into Joy-Cons? Do I send some? I chopped his nose off. Mad. Now you flame bat pig. Again, little touches like that. Love it. Remember when Nintendo made hardware that actually survive a bomb blast? Right? That's true. I also remember when Nintendo made products that could survive a bomb blast. But, you know what? And you know what else? That's something I really respect about the old school days of gaming. Not just in their games, but in their controls. If you wanted to have a successful product, you were they were very limited in their means. But dadgum, they made it work, man. When it came to graphics and controls. Is it me, or have like controller problems gotten worse? Is it me? Is it me, or have problems with controllers only gotten worse since 360 and PS3? Because, like, PS2, the PS2 DualShock was, like, perfect. But it's like that era was, like, kind of when some of the problems started. Because they even had to redesign the original Xbox controller. But after the redesign, the original Xbox controller was fine. And GameCube, even the GameCube controller is fine. Like, GameCube is a good controller, but the DualShock 2 was just so good. But it's like, after that era, that's like when all the problems started. More buttons, more problems. Well, if you think about it, it's not the buttons. It's not that the number of buttons have increased, if you really think about it. Because, I mean, look, I'm using a DualSense right here. There's as many buttons on this as there is on Joy-Cons, you know? The 4 face buttons, the D-pad, the 2 sticks, the shoulder buttons, the triggers. You know, the home button, you know, and then the start, select, or option, and, you know, whatever. So, I mean, there's about this, it's the same number of buttons are about the same. But it's funny, like, drift has become such a problem. Well, even like PS5 and like Xbox Series X controllers are like having problems. The SNES had 4-hole buttons over NES, and it was still perfect. Well, even the Sega Genesis, when it just had 3 buttons, and then later on it started doing 6, and a D-pad, it was a perfect controller. I mean, 64 had one fatal flaw, and the stick would wear out. Yeah, the design was janky, but it worked. Literally, the only problem with the N64 was the stick would wear out. over time the stick would wear out and get loose, you know? But I excuse it because at the time, stick controls on controllers were still a relatively new thing. So it's like you can excuse that, you know? It's like you can almost excuse it. Plus, for the most part, as long as you were careful with your controller, which as kids, you know, we can't say where we're all perfect at. But for the most part, 64 controllers held up. Again, you just had to be careful with it. Of course, you know, or just don't play Mario Party, because that ruined in 64 controllers. Mario Party and Mario Kart ruined 64 controllers. Anything that involved vigorously rotating the stick. It's like, so it's like, you know, well, of course it's gonna wear it out, you know? If a controller is less quality, it forces you to buy new controllers to replace it. Stick drifts is one of the biggest issues. Thing is, the same part used way back then. They never tried to fix it or redesign it. That's true. That's very true. Drift was a thing. I just feel like it's more prominent now. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, it just, to me, it feels like it's just more prominent. Oh, here we go.
Zero!
You're no different than Zero. You worried about Sigma when you should have been worried about me.
Vile! You...
I guess my destroying you here is all part of Sigma's plan. I don't usually like following other people's plans. What? Zero! You're harder to destroy than I thought!
Uh-oh.
X, there's nothing more you can do. It's over.
Oh, no.
Zero! Zero!
Oh, that was so good.
Hope you're ready, X.
All right, here we go. I think that's his old... Yeah, that's his old weakness, homing torpedo.
Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo! Homing torpedo!
Oh, they added in that detail there. He's hunched over and panting the more damage he's taken. I kind of love what they did with Vile in this game. Oh.
Zero! Hang in there, buddy!
X, I'm always telling you to be more careful. But now look at me.
Don't waste your energy talking, Zero. We gotta fix you up.
There's no time for that. Here, take my arm parts. Use them on Sigma.
Zero.
Go now. Maverick, Hunter X.
So much better. God. Such a better interaction, I swear. Such a better interaction in this version. Oh! Oh! That was not in the original. Yo, look. Look. The blast is different. Look. That is so freaking cool, man. I love that they differentiated between the two busters. I love it. Because you're technically using Zero's buster, and that's his blast. It's not the big crossover blast that you normally get. Ah, it's so freaking cool, man. I love that change. I love that change. God, see, stuff like that, it makes this game so good. How did this game not sell? Because it was only on PSP. Actually does decent damage, holy shit. Ow! Alright, this guy actually hits pretty hard. I gotta be careful. That actually does, like, really good damage. Oh, it follows me this time. Okay. You know what? Just to be careful. Damn. I always used to have to use Electric Spark on him back in the day. Damn.
Mission accomplished.
Bye, Zero. But we're not done.
I'm beginning the mission.
Now, if I remember, it should still be here. It should still be here if I'm remembering correctly. Just gotta be at full health when I get there. Damn, that blast hits hard. Yeah. Yeah, this Buster is an upgrade over all, like, over everything, I swear. Those things took way less hits, or way more hits back in the day. Okay. Might have to use Rolling Shield here. Just to be safe. I thought for sure the Hadouken was in this game. I thought for sure the Hadouken was in this game. I thought for sure. I thought for sure. Yeah, it is. Same as a religious game, except you have to get to the capsule's location without taking any damage. Oh! You can't take any damage in the stage at all. Oh! That's way harder. No. Same as the original, except you have to get to the capsule's location without taking any damage during the stage at all. A charged rolling shield does wonders here. On the good side, you only need to visit the location once, and the fireball is saved with the rest of your save data. Note that you can, in fact, kill Sigma's second form with the... Oh, my God. You have to get through this stage without... Yeah, you basically have to no damage run this stage. All right, you're going to see a lot of rolling shield this time. Yeah, you have to basically no damage run, or it's a fail. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, don't die either. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Holy shit! Reset. Oh god, this is gonna be. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. Why we're doing a no damage run? Because in Maverick Hunter X, the only way that you can get the Hadouken in this game is I have to get to the capsule's location without taking any damage. That means I cannot. If I get hit once, it's a fail. Okay. Okay. The good thing is rolling shield will persist. It will persist if I switch weapons, so that's good. I didn't know that would end the shot. Damn it. Damn it, dude. Damn it. Damn it.
I'm beginning the mission.
Oh my god, this is gonna be mind-numbing. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's gonna be a lot of testing the waters. I wonder if I need to reapply the shield. Alright, let me reapply the shield. Well, it's not going down, so I'm assuming it lasts indefinitely. I'm not noticing the shield going off. All right, here we go. Home stretch, here we go. Oh my god, did we do it? Oh my god, we did it! Oh, thank god!
Ah, X. So you've made it this
Wow!
far, have you? Enter this capsule, and you will receive an ability that only a few people have been able to master through intense training. Since your soul is nearly human, I suspect you can master it. X, feel the power flowing in you. Learn to throw fireballs.
That's cool. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? I love it. I love it. Save. And the good thing is, even with your save data, it stays. At least it only takes one try. I will take, you know what? I'll take that over, you gotta do it like 9 times. I'll take that over doing it 9 times any day. Like, for real. Looks pretty good too. Hold on, I'm gonna show it off here.
I'm beginning the mission.
One shot. One shot. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go through the whole stage. One shot. Love it. Hey, it's your reward for getting it, you know. It was only 5. It felt like 9. Well, it felt like 9. It felt like 9.
I'm beginning the mission.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Rolling shield.
About to fill up my E-tanks. Video game. Video game. Did you deprive me of this? Did they deprive me of this? They deprived me of this. How could you do this, Maverick Hunter X? This was like the spot to like fill up your E-tanks. Did they nerf this to where these things don't drop items anymore? I swear to God. That ain't right. Hi, Sigma. Yay!
I see a new clarity in your eyes. You are no longer troubled.
What you've done is unforgivable, Sigma.
Oh, he mad.
X, that look in your eyes makes me think you might be ready to face me. But why don't you try this on for size first?
Here we go. Can I hit it? Hold up. I got to. I like after X0 dies, X is just done.
Impressive, X. It looks like you really do have the potential I had seen in you. Our potential is limitless.
You think you have potential? You're insane, Sigma.
Damn.
That's not what you really think. You say you believe in justice, but that's not true. You've only been led to think that. Nothing more.
The dialogue is so
I'll
much
take
better.
you on.
The dialogue is so much better.
Here I come, X.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You killed my friend. You must die. All right, I'm gonna get him for the heads up. All right, here we go. Oh! Here we go. I'm gonna get him right here. Never mind. I'm not going to get him. Actually, Zero's Buster does pretty good. I'm gonna heal up on the next one. Yeah, X after Zero dies, he's just done. Yeah, pretty much after Zero dies, X is just like done with everyone's bullshit. You know what? It's poetic. I'm gonna finish it with Zero's Buster. It's only poetic.
I should have known you could do it, X.
Can I hit his second form with it?
Magnificent,
Can I
X.
hit his second form
and to
with
think
it?
You've been classified as a B-class hunter.
Sigma, your Maverick plan stopped right here.
God, that's such a great voice for X. Can I hit it? Yo!
It's not over yet, X. The battle, the angst, the destruction. I will make you understand the true potential of Reploids.
I'll finish this right here, right now.
God, the dialogue is so good.
You, Sigma.
Damn! X is just like done. He is done with the bullshit. Here we go. Can I hit it? Here we go. If I hit him, it's over. Here we go. If I hit him, it's over. Here we go. Here we go. Ah! This is justice because you couldn't hit him with the Hadouken in the Super Nintendo version. Oh my god, we get an anime cutscene. Yeah, this version had an anime cutscene at the end.
What's this?
My name is Thomas Light. I am the researcher who
Dr.
designed and built Mega Man X. I granted X special powers that no other robot possesses. Utilizing his conscience, he is able to think, worry, and act entirely of his own accord. This means that he is also imbued with the materials necessary to facilitate the evolution of robots in the same manner as life. It is an unfortunate fact that human life is short and fleeting. I fear that I will not have the time to ensure the safety of the X project. That is why I have decided to seal him away. Perhaps he will be discovered in the
Ocean Groove. Oh, this was the Ocean Groove. Wow.
Valiantly to ensure peace for all people. Yes, I firmly believe that this will come to pass. But I am not without worry. I fear that X will be swept up in the war we call progress. I urge the people of the future to remember that X is my, the world's hope.
That was such a good ending. That was such a good ending. They did such a good job with this game. I swear, dude. I swear to God, they did such a good job on this game. They really did. You have unlocked new features. Yes, you do. Oh, yeah, by the way, here's the other cool thing about Maverick Hunter X. So when you beat the game, you get a couple of things.
Maverick Hunter X.
So first of all, you get a new title screen. Also, you get to play as Vile. And he controls I'll show you a little bit of this. He does, basically, it's an alternate story. And honestly, I was so happy we got to do this. I was so happy they put this in. So this is a retelling from Vile's perspective. Vile mode was rough. Vile mode was rough.
X, why does it have to be you? Come to reprimand me in person, did you?
I need your help to defeat X.
To defeat X?
Yes, in order to ensure our future and speed along our evolution.
What on earth are you talking about? What could that worrywart hunter possibly do for us?
His worrying. That is precisely the quality that will prove beneficial to our cause. He alone possesses that ability. He thinks more deeply than the rest of us. He feels. Normal Reploids are no match for his heart. But he is unaware of his incredible power.
So to take advantage of this power of his, you're planning to go Maverick?
Precisely.
And you want me to help you.
That's why I've come here.
You're insane.
I won't force you. This isn't something most Reploids could do. I need someone who can go Maverick of their own accord.
This version of Sigma is so much better, I swear to God. This version of Sigma is so much better. I love how diabolical this version of Sigma is.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm the one that's gonna change the world.
So yeah, basically what this is, it's a playthrough of the game again, except you're controlling Vile.
I'll show you how strong I am. Incite rebellion. Split up the Hunter's forces. That's the way to get to X. But Sigma, I may be a wild card you hadn't counted on.
And basically, it's a retelling or a basically alternate. It's almost basically alternate universe. It's almost basically an alternate universe variation of the playthrough of Mega Man X. So Vile has a few options. First of all, enemy placement is different. He has 3 abilities. He has his finger cannon, where he fires just, you know, normal shots out of a rapid fire shot. He's got his shoulder cannon, which you can aim at an angle, and he had his leg bombs. So very different. But now the other thing is he does fight the Maverick bosses just like X. So it's an interesting little take on the game. And see, me personally, I always thought Vile was a cool enemy anyway, and a cool character, and I wanted to see more of him. Instead of just being just a character X fought. Oh yeah, don't let that thing fall you, it'll kill you, yeah. The only thing about Vile, he can't dash. He does not have a dash feature. So basically they sacrificed mobility for more power options, basically. So it does slow down the game a little bit, but it's not the worst thing. The other thing I don't like that is kind of a negative. The same music plays throughout the whole game, throughout every stage. This music you're hearing here, get used to it. It's gonna be on every stage. So, yeah, those normal tunes you're used to hearing in Mega Man X, in Vile mode, you don't hear them. You hear this tune every damn stage. Had to make room for the bombs at his knees. Well, it kind of didn't make sense because when you fight him, he has a dash. So I'm like, well, why didn't he get his dash here? So, yeah, there's that. Anywho, this was fun. I am going to break away for about 15 minutes, and then when I come back, we're going to talk about World of Warcraft Dragonflight. All right? Be right back in about 15. I'm going to go eat some din din. All right? All right. How y'all doing? Hey, Pinks, how you doing? Hey, Pinksy, how you doing? Pinksy, I know we're already done with Maverick Hunter X. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it is back if you ever want to go back and watch it. I am so sorry, Pinksy. I am so sorry. You're sorry you overslept? No, yeah, do not apologize for that. Do not apologize for that. No. Hey, you gotta sleep when you gotta sleep. I'm slow. So your sleep schedule's right. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I should have told you that I was streaming a little earlier. I don't know when your sleep schedule is, but no. Please don't beat yourself up about that. That is not anything you need to blame yourself for at all. Okay? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. All right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. All right. So, what's going on with this camera? Hold on. You know what? I'm going to redo this camera real quick. Hang on. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to make myself bigger. But not that big. There we go. You can just watch the vid later. Absolutely. In fact, you can DVR it right now. Oh, yeah. That is the beauty of DVR functions. Absolutely. That is the beauty of DVR functions. Absolutely. Again, I'm sorry you missed it. I am so sorry. Sometimes people put themselves as away on Discord or do not disturb, and then they're actually really there. So I'm sorry. I have a hard time telling sometimes. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. All right, let me put this up here. And then we will actually talk. All right, there we go. There we go, perfect. All right. All right. Okay, so. Big thing with WoW has been the fact that Dragonflight leaked. And it didn't just leak. It leaked on Blizzard's own website. So, there is a high chance that this next expansion for World of Warcraft is indeed going to be this going under the name of Dragonflight. There is a very, very, very high chance that this is going to happen. So, with that being said, there have also been, over time, there have been details about this current or upcoming expansion that are going to be happening. And the funny thing is, some of these things have actually shown up in the PTR. Some of these things have actually shown up. Now, again, take everything we're about to discuss with a grain of salt. Because that's how things just always go. Until they actually reveal it, never, ever, ever completely take it seriously. Because you just never know. You just never know. They could, and also, think about this as well. It is that there is a very high chance that Blizzard could have leaked this on purpose to detract. Sometimes companies do that. All right? So, with that being said, and what it says on here, with the season of leaks in full swing, this is on Icy Veins. We've seen many fake leaks on patch 10.0 and the next WoW expansion. In this post, we're taking a look at the only leak named Dragonflight from February 8th that mentions 4 classes and player housing. Please note that nothing has been officially confirmed, and there is a high likelihood of this leak being fake. We will have to wait until April 19th for the official reveal. With that being said, I thought I'd be interested to cover it for multiple reasons. The leak says the new expansion is called Dragonflight and dates back to February 2022. Okay? A few hours ago, this was posted yesterday, A source code on the official World of Warcraft site revealed what appears to be the name of the World of Warcraft's next expansion. And that is right here. Hold on, let me get out of full screen real quick. That is right here. Let me see. Yeah, it showed it right there in the source code of the website right there, Dragonflight. All right. So there's that. Which happens to be Dragonflight. On top of that, we also saw new artwork mentioning Dragonflight, which was, that's pretty looking, right here. Honestly, now I know some people, the first things first, Alex Straza is on the cover. Now I know what some people are going to say. Oh my God, she's not in her plate kini anymore. Honestly, I think she looks pretty good there. Also, Chris Metzen said a while back that he kind of felt bad about how they did with the Dragon Ladies and how they're pretty much just in bikinis and whatnot. You know, so I don't know if this will actually be the actual outfit she's in. I think Alex Strauss is hot no matter what. So, but that's just me. So that's just me. I think she's hot no matter what. Well, what if Dragonflight, with a name like Dragonflight, I hope part of it, what if Dragonflight is the mobile game? I don't know. The post hasn't been edited by anyone since February 8th, when the original poster was banned on the MMO-C forums. If, in fact, so think about that, guys. Think about this. And this is a rule we have with Nintendo and all companies. If you say something about a company, about something a company is doing, or a leak or a rumor, and they either get you banned or that leak gets deleted, then there's a high chance that it's true. If, in fact, the new expansion is called Dragonflight, the leaker at least got the name right. Some information present in the leak coincides with new quests and encrypted content from patch 9.2.5. So here we go again. Take all this with a grain of salt. And again, some of this has been shown. Some of this has been shown in the current PTR. The leak mentions Chromatus as the main villain of the expansion with a focus on minor stories. Now, let's see. Chromatus. Okay. This guy right here. Chromatus is the first and only successfully formed chromatic dragon. Chromatus' 5 heads grant him the power of all 5 dragonflights. Though the 5-headed dragon appeared dead because Nefarian never managed to give it life, the Twilight Father managed to breathe life into the creature through the use of a surge needle. It was later rendered inanimate by the united powers of the dragon aspects, and its body was stored in an arcane prison. So this is a lore correct character. Okay. This is a lore correct character. I believe he was mentioned. Yeah, the references here were in Thrall, Twilight of the Aspects. But I don't believe, could be wrong, but I don't believe we've seen him in game yet. He's been mentioned, but I don't believe we've seen him or interacted with him in game yet. I don't believe we have, but I know he has been mentioned here and there. It is possible, and this is speculation, that it is possible that Chromatus was originally planned to be a boss in Dragon Soul, but instead he was replaced with Ultraxion, because animating a multi-headed dragon proved to be too difficult for the developers at the time. Chromatus simply disappears from the story after the events of Twilight of the Aspects, despite the books hinting that he would return in the later future, and Ultraxion drops a chromatic Drake mount. This would also explain why the Twilight's Hammer are present in the Eye of Eternity in Dragon Soul, as Chromatus was imprisoned in an arcane prison technology of the Blue Dragonflights. All right? Using somebody from pre-existing lore is a good idea. Absolutely. I completely agree. According to the leak, the level cap will not increase, and everything is described as max level content. That'll be interesting. If that is true, this will be the first WoW expansion with no leveling. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, because the point of leveling a game is to make the game hold player retention That's one of the big reasons why you keep leveling in a game is to retain player retention. So not having leveling, that could either work or that could be a mistake. I don't know. Interesting. We're supposed to get 6 disconnected zones, with 2 of them being revamped. The portion of the leak is particularly interesting because 9.2.5 hints at a new encrypted content in Tirisfal Glades. That's true. And that was confirmed. It was this right here. Something's brewing for the Forsaken in patch 9.2.5. A new data mined encrypted map of Tirisfal Glades at an event. Hints at an event, and there's an interesting encrypted model of Kalia Menethil. The post contains spoilers. Patch 9.2.5 includes a new encrypted map of Tirisfal, likely hinting at a future event. Adds an encrypted model. Well, I just read all that. Her leading the Forsaken was foreshadowed in Battle of Azeroth Epilogue. Some people are all for that. Some people aren't. We'll just see what happens. The Undercity portal in Orgrimmar no longer works in patch 9.2.5. Not sure if that was intended. Many Forsaken have been removed from... This was also confirmed. Many Forsaken have been removed from Orgrimmar, including Forsaken refugees. They also confirmed that Night Elf refugees in the current PTR have disappeared from Stormwind. Take that for what it is. Lordaeron is supposedly getting a revamp with updates, and there's a new Blood Elf questline taking place in Quel'Thalas. Lordaeron is supposedly getting a revamp with updates to Tirisfal Glades and the Plaguelands, with the focus on Scarlet/Light. So, Scarlet Crusade might be coming back again. They just don't go away, I swear to God. Quel'Thalas, including Eversong and Ghostlands, is supposed to be revamped too, with Silvermoon City becoming hostile, just like Suramar. Let me read that again. Quel'Thalas is supposed to be revamped too, with Silvermoon City becoming hostile, just like Suramar. I did like Suramar. In fact, it was one of the best areas in Legion. In fact, I don't really know of anybody that didn't like Suramar. Like, Suramar was a cool place. How they could make Silvermoon City hostile? That could be interesting, especially with what they're showing later on with the Blood Elf questline, with the Scourge running rampant down in Ghostlands again, and the player having to fight them. That could be interesting. Silvermoon Raid? Maybe. I don't know. Dragon Isles are described as a one-zone split into multiple maps, located between the Broken Isles and Northrend. Player housing is supposedly in the works. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. The leak mentions 2 new professions, Carpenter and Logger. Here's all they got to do with Carpenter and Logger. Don't put any kind of raid progression stuff behind Carpenter and Logger if these are real. Have these specifically for making housing items if indeed we are getting player housing in World of Warcraft coming up. Dalaran should be the main hub of the expansion. I would not be mad with Dalaran being the main hub again. I would not be mad about Dalaran being the main hub again. I really wouldn't. I love it when Dalaran becomes a hub. Dalaran is just great. I love it. The link mentions Undermine, a fully underground city beneath Kazan, with criminals and an uncrowned story. Another underground zone named Uldaz should contain a Titan or a Loon story. According to the leak, we will encounter creatures named Balor, a halfling race dealing with primordial Balor, a halfling race dealing with primordial fell enemies or proto-demons. Interesting. It's also Irish mythology right there, the demon Balor. That's where that comes from. The Order Halls will apparently receive new quest lines. Check this out. The Order Halls will apparently receive new quest lines like you pick like Covenants with different themed rewards. I would love it if they brought the Order Halls back. That was such a cool ass thing in Legion. If they do it like Covenants but better, I'm all for it. Here's something else that gets interesting. Class skins for existing classes are supposedly coming. This leak also describes how class skins would work for multiple classes. Dark Ranger skin with Hunters comes with a dark spell effect and undead tames instead of animals. Necromancer skin for Warlocks comes with plagues instead of curses and summons undead instead of demons. Nightmare skin for Druids introduces corrupted spell effects and animal forms like snakes and spiders that work like existing forms. Dragonsworn skin for Shamans with draconic spell effects and forms. And Warden skin for Demon Hunters with Arcane and Holy instead of Fel. Honestly, if this is real, I would be all for this. That's how you can get Dark Rangers, Necromancers, stuff like that. Things that players have asked for a very long time. This is how you could get them in the game. Like, it could be purely a cosmetic thing, but I've always said this when it comes to MMORPGs. If you embrace things that the role players ask for, people love that shit. Like, people love that shit. Half the reason people play RPGs is they want their character to look cool. And they want them to look a specific way, especially if it's an RPG with a custom-created character. You want them to look and operate exactly how you want them to look and operate within the game's means, of course. But things like Necromancer, Dark Rangers, stuff like this kind of stuff has been asked for years at this point. And one of the problems WoW has is, of course, class balancing. But this would be an honest, like, this would be not just a compromise, this would be welcoming. Like, this could, honestly, that would be welcoming as hell, and it would breathe new life into the classes. Maybe not from a, numbers perspective of putting out numbers, but just making your character feel unique and cool. Like, people have wanted to play as Night Elf Wardens for years now. They've wanted to play as Night Elf Wardens for years. They've wanted to, God, how long have people been asking for Dark Rangers? Dude, I'm one of them. I want Dark Rangers. But if I know that I could turn my Hunter into a Dark Ranger and the spell effects change, dude, count me in. Like, people have asked for Necromancer since the beginning. Like, bruh. Like, count me in for that. I would totally do this. The leak says we'll also get 4 micro classes. Basically, 1 per spec, instead of a whole new class with 3 specs. I can't really fathom how having just 1 spec per character would work out while doing single-player content in the open world. I don't know. And these are Dragon Knight with just 1 tank spec. I could fathom how 1 spec works. You know how I could fathom this? Because Final Fantasy XIV does this, and it works just fine. Final Fantasy XIV does this. White mages primarily heal. Gunbreakers, warriors, paladins, tank. Dark Knights, tank. Bards and machinists are physical range DPS. Black mage, red mage, summoner are magic range DPS. Ninja and samurai and dragoon, and monk and stuff like that are melee DPS. So no, it's like they're saying like, I don't know how they could do this. I'm like, really? Because 14 doesn't, and it worked just fine. WoW might be doing something similar here if the leak is true. If the leak is true, yes. And again, what they're showing here is Dragon Knight with just 1 tank spec is a tank spec. It uses 2-handed weapons, fire, plate armor, and shouts. That could be cool. Tinker class is a DPS spec. It uses guns, mail armor, gadgets, and mech suits. Khan, how apeshit would you go over that? Also, Khan, if you're still in the chat, How long have you asked for a tinker class, something like that? A tech class like that? How long have you asked for that? The whole damn time is Khan's answer. You want? Yes, I know you want. That's why you love Machinist. Minstrel. A healer spec. Uses leather armor, lutes, violins, and pan flutes. A music healer class. Interesting. Interesting. Last but not least, Chronomancer. Healer spec. Uses cloth armor, time, and sand magic. Again, take all of this with the biggest rock of salt. I want this. I want this. And you know what? Do it. Do it, Acti Blizz. Holy shit. This would make people come back to the game. Like, this is the kind of stuff that would make people come back to the game. It would. It would. People would come back to the game because, you know why? Because I have to admit it, because I know it's a leak and nothing's been confirmed, but I'm sorry. This is some cool ass shit. And also, this is after April 1st. This is after April 1st. And this was stuff that was found back on February 8th, or February 8th. So this is way before April Fools. This is some cool ass shit. And they need to do it. Yeah, take it with a Himalayan salt brick. Oh, yeah. Chronomancer's just arcane, though. True. But Khan, you know what's the difference? Because it uses sand, and it gets everywhere. It's rough, and it's coarse, and it'll get everywhere. But no, this is some cool ass shit. This is some cool ass shit. Like, I mean, this person right here, no idea, to be honest, though. If I remember correctly, something similar happened with a WoD leak. Who remembers before Warlords of Draenor came out? Something similar to this did happen with WoD. And if I'm remembering correctly, a lot of that shit was accurate. Do you know how much fake leak stuff has been spammed out in the past few months? They are bound to get something right. That's true. I don't care if the leak is fake or not. I just want a good game to play with friends. If they added a minstrel subclass to Hunter, it would be fantastic. There were several leaks like this, and perhaps here the poster guessed the title correctly, but nothing else. And again, take all of this with a big ass grain of salt. Like, take it all with a big ass grain of salt. Do I want everything that was said there to be real? Yes. I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love it. And just remember, the person that posted that, they got banned. And remember the rule. If you post something that's supposed to be a leak and you get banned and it gets taken down, that increases the chances that it could be true. If not the details, they at least got the name right. But I would love it if so much of that was real. And I think a lot of people would too. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. 15 days. In 15 days, we'll find out. And there we go. All right. So, this was a good stream today. And now here's the part where you get to hate me. I am going to go ahead and sign out for the night. Because I said it a while back, but I want to get the stream back to midday. And stream in the midday afternoon. And have my evenings free for like events that might be happening. Or just have my evenings back to work on videos, stuff like that. And get a better sleep schedule going, because in about 2 months, here's what's going to happen. In about 2 months, I will be going back to work full time during the summer. Okay. which means I will be up at 7 in the morning every morning, and I cannot do late night streams. Or I don't need to be staying up mega late leading into that, and I need to get a sleep schedule going. But also, I checked my analytics, y'all, and according to YouTube, the midday from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is when like majority of people are on YouTube. And the times that I was streaming midday, the viewership was a lot better. So I do want to get it back to that, and I do appreciate y'all's understanding and patience with that. Again, but if like special events are going on at nighttime, of course, you know, we'll do like live reactions and stuff like that. But I want to get back to where I was. And I've been having trouble getting back to that because my sleep has been wonked. So, but I want to get back to what I was doing at the beginning of March, which was streaming in the midday afternoon and then having my evenings free. So thank y'all for bearing with me. I know shit kind of got out of whack with it and whatnot. So I do appreciate y'all, though. I really do. This was fun, going through Maverick Hunter X. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. And it was fun talking about this. I'll have this video up tomorrow as well. And there's still some more 14 videos. And speaking of which, I'll be jumping back on 14 pretty soon here. So I will go ahead and sign up for the night. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys and girls. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I will see y'all tomorrow. And I'm going to get my ass up, and we'll get things going in the midday. Definitely. Until then, y'all have a Shway Tuesday and a good night. Thank you for coming. Y'all are awesome.